back here on my thoughtful spot. It's been a minute since I've been underneath this tree, connected with this full moon energy. And today is a very powerful day. It's the full moon, the second full moon of the month, which means it's a blue moon, and it's even more powerful. And especially if you know how to work with the energy and what to do with it spiritually and physically. And in this video, I'm going to share that with you. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and I help people to find their center. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 things you need to know about this full moon in Taurus, or if you follow sidereal astrology, it's in Aries. But for this purpose, I'm just going to stick with Taurus for right now. So, full moon is about releasing. It's about shining light on something previously unconscious. And right now, in Western astrology, it's in Taurus. Taurus, according to polarity therapy, rules the neck. So if you've got issues with your neck, things with the neck coming up, neck pain, that could be why it's in Taurus. Now, people who have Taurus in a prominent placement in their chart, in their, whether you're a sun, moon, or rising, or whatever, everybody's got Taurus somewhere in their chart. If you're a Taurus sun, moon, or rising, you may be particularly more affected by the energy of the full moon in Taurus. So we have the sun in Scorpio, the moon in Taurus, which the sun and the moon are complete opposites. And Taurus and Scorpio, if you look at the whole zodiac chart, are opposites as well. So Taurus is about survival. It's about practicality. It's about stability and sensuality. It's about the finer things in life coming to fruition. And it's a good time for you to start to question reality. It's a good time for you to start to ask, where can you bring balance to your life of things that you want physically manifested? Tauruses are great at physical manifestations, about money, about abundance, about loud noises, and rooting that into the physical. So Taurus rules the neck, Scorpio rules the genitals and the gonads and the energy with that. So it's no secret that our sacral chakra, which is associated with the genitals, which is associated with that region of the body, is our driving force. It is our life force. It is how we produce life in this, on this physical 3D planet. It's where our energy comes from. It's by mastering our sexual energy, by mastering that life force energy and pairing that with Taurus, our physical, ability to manifest, by combining those two, that's some of the main ingredients for amazing and powerful manifestation. And we also have something going on with Uranus and Aquarius, I think it is. And what does that mean? It means that Uranus is helping to awaken our inner rebel. Do you feel like a calling for more freedom in your life? Do you feel like you want to make some big changes, but you're not really sure what? Well, this is where Uranus comes in. So Uranus rules the rebel within us. It also helps us to access higher dimensions. And it's a great time to access our 4 and 5D self. It helps with our spiritual awakening process. It helps activate and awaken our Kundalini at this time. And with it being on the 31st, on Halloween or Samhain, the veil is practically non-existent between the physical and the spiritual world. So that's one of the things that you need to know about this full moon, is that it's a great time to connect with your higher self, your spirit guides, or passed over loved ones. So set an intention to connect with even your ancestors, those that came before you, those that are still linked to your physical DNA, as well as your starseed DNA. So by doing some work and connecting to, maybe you miss, your great aunt Tessie, or, maybe you miss your godfather or your parents or your child or somebody that crossed over. Now is a great time to work with them and to contact them and ask them for guidance if you feel like you need it. Also, you may be able to hear and feel guidance from your spirit guides easier at this time. How do you do that? Write down a list. I journal. That's just one of the ways that for me is the most powerful. write down, set an intention. What messages do I need to know at this time? What areas of my life do I need some guidance on? It could be, career for Taurus. It could be, emotional with the Scorpio energy. So that's a great time to do that. Number 2 is a great time to work on your chakras, and especially like your root chakra. It's a great time to work on your spiritual energy and your physical energy. With Uranus helping us with the energy of like accessing higher dimensions and our 4 and 5D self, ask yourself, what is my 4 and 5D New Earth self doing and being? What are some beliefs? What are some thoughts? What are some feelings that the new version of you is doing? It might be drastically different than the 3D version of yourself. So this is something that I'm incorporating in my own practice, my own life, is I have a vision for my 3D self versus my 5D self. My 5D self is, doing X, Y, and Z, and feels X, Y, and Z. They may get up earlier. That version of me may, do Tai Chi in the mornings. And you can ask yourself, 5D self, what do you believe would be most beneficial for me at this time of my life? And be open to receiving the kind of guidance in different ways. You can set an intention and journal. You could also ask your 5D self for help in areas that you need to release. Full moons are known for great times of great release, especially this blue moon here. So you can write down a list of 10 things I release. And on one of my last videos, I talked about doing a burning ceremony, and full moons are great for doing that. Do it in a safe, constructive manner. Do it in a way where you can, if you can, safely, of course, set the paper on fire, then bury it, or flush it, or crumple it up if you can't burn it, and put it in some water, and then put it in the garbage, and then let it go, release. So the first thing you want to do is connect with your spirit guides and let go of any karma. That's another big thing about getting to New Earth. A bit of a tangent here is you want to release karma. And if you have connections to past loved ones, if you have connections to people in general that are holding you back from you manifesting your greatest self and from you tuning into your 5D self, your karma and holding on to stagnant energy in your body is going to block you from manifesting and tuning into your 5D self. So now is a great time to release that. Working on your chakras, working on your root chakra especially. I've got a video series you can check out. I got a playlist of working on your chakras, and it gives you, kind of easy ways to work on your chakras in a practical and simple way, because that's what spirituality should be. It should be practical, it should be simple, and everybody can and should be able to do this in, whatever capacity you can. And so Taurus rules the neck, practical, root chakra, grounding. And the root chakra is about building a solid foundation. It's about sensuality, frugality, abundance, and grounding are some keywords associated with Taurus. So by working on your plans, your career, you're balancing the career with balancing your spiritual side. So if it may also, the full moon may also bring up areas that you need to, bring into balance. So if you're too focused on your career, you may need to work on your receptive side, more of your yin side. Your Scorpio is going to show like the darkness that you need to work on, kind of a thing. So darkness is not a bad thing. Shadow is not a bad thing. Shadow is where your manifestations first take non-physical form. The light is where they're illuminated. So I hope that makes sense. Anyway, back to this. So first, you want to start to release karma, connect with loved ones, connect with your ancestors, and ask if they have any messages for you. The second thing you want to do is work on your spiritual awakening journey, work on your starseed awakening, work on clearing out and activating your chakras. And you don't do that by taking on more. You let it go and you release, and you're a naturally high vibrational being right where you sit, and you're worthy and you're valuable for exactly existing in physical form at this time. You came here to be a part of the Great Awakening and the Great Shift, and you're needed. By you just embodying and raising your own vibration without even having to go on YouTube or Instagram or doing a podcast or whatever. By you just stepping into your passion and fueling your purpose and setting that intention. If you don't know what that is, that's cool. You may not know. Setting that intention, you can ask for guidance from yourself. You can ask it from your guides or from your ancestors to give you some clear guidance. And the third thing that you want to do with this full moon is connect with your tribe. Connect with your soul tribe by putting yourself out there, by commenting down below on videos like this. Reach out. I love hearing from people. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Your soul tribe, if you're on this channel, your soul tribe is out there. People that you don't have to change in terms of like your quirks, your weird likes, your spirituality. The ones that accept the Hogwarts version of you are your soul tribe. And it may not be your physical family. It may be friends. It may be people online. Try to look out for your tribe here. And if you don't have anybody, set an intention and you'll be drawn to videos. Your guides will send you to a video. You'll look up something on Google or YouTube or Instagram at the right time. You'll sign up for a course or you'll connect to others, and you'll be amazed at how much happens when you put yourself out there for that. So these intentions are super powerful for this time. So again, let's recap. Taurus, the moon is in Taurus. Taurus rules practicality. It rules sensuality. So take yourself out on a date. It's about the finer things in life. It's about you taking care of yourself and honoring you. What dreams do you have that you want to see come to fruition? What do you want to see manifest into the physical world in terms of you reaping abundance, you getting rewarded for your efforts? And the sun is in Scorpio, so it's bringing up those things to awareness. It also may be pointing out imbalances that you need to release. The full moon is a great time to release. So connect to your spirit guides, your ancestors, and work on spiritual awakening, your kundalini, your chakras, letting go of all those old beliefs, accessing and tuning into your 4 and 5D self, and asking for guidance from your 4 and 5D self on habits, daily routines, on things you should be listening to, podcasts, YouTube videos, listening to yourself too. And you also want to connect to your soul tribe, commenting on videos like this. Again, commenting, check out Rainbow Om Connection Center on Instagram. Send me a DM there. You can comment down below. Another thing I have that's super duper powerful for releasing, it's huge and pivotal around the full moon, is my Ho'oponopono channeled guided Reiki infused meditation, completely free. I'll link that down below as well. Listen to that for 21 days. Start today, and you'll see your life begin to transform. It's been so huge for me. And don't forget, you're here for Magic Star Seeds. I love you. Happy Halloween. Happy Samhain. Peace, unity, and namaste.